Created by Brett.
Yeah. Hey Brett, how can I be an action person in movies?
Okay, I usually give you a bunch of bad ideas on whatever the question is, but this time I like this topic way too much. It's like how to create success for your whole life, and I want you to make it, so I'm going to give you only good ideas. So the first thing is to focus. I mean, are you going to be acting? Or are you just doing martial arts? Or is it parkour and free running? Or are you doing stunts? So you focus and you kind of narrow it down so you have a specialty. And then you train and you learn more about whatever you pick. And then you do something you're already doing, which is making videos showing off your skills. And that becomes your resume. You got all these videos. And so when somebody asks you what you do, you could even have a business card that has your website address on it, or I'm sorry, your YouTube channel address on it. It would have like your name and then YouTube channel, and then it says parkour or martial arts or whatever it happens to say, whatever you pick. You probably have a silhouette or like a photo or something of you jumping over something or doing a martial arts move or whatever that particular thing is. And then you also have a QR code, you know, one of those little grid looking things that people can just scan so they go right to your channel. And anybody who asks what you do, you give them one of those. And another thing you can do with your videos is position yourself as an expert. You can demonstrate specific moves in videos. You make one video where you are jumping over a thing. Maybe you can even teach people how to do that thing. You say, when you're doing this, you keep your legs together, and then they go over, and you have to get a certain amount of speed, and then your momentum is going to do this. So you're teaching people, and then you totally come across as an expert. You could even do the same moves in like a beginning version, an intermediate version, and an advanced version, and you have 3 different videos, or you show the same move in 3 different ways, or 3 different speeds, or in 3 different conditions. You can show off moves that you've invented that you haven't seen anyone else do. And you could have a blog or a website about it too. But in addition to being in your own videos, you want to be in other people's videos. You got to start meeting people who are doing the same thing as you. You got to volunteer to be in their videos. You got to volunteer to be in their student films and their independent films. And part of that is being around other filmmakers. Part of that is being in the right place at the right time. So you kind of have to surround yourself with YouTubers. You got to surround yourself with filmmakers, things like that. Maybe there's other YouTubers or filmmakers in your school. Maybe there's a local college or community college that has a film program or media program or something like that. So you gotta basically spend time there and make friends with people who make films and give them the business card, or at least tell them, hey, you do free running and parkour and martial arts and whatever, and show them some of your videos so they know what you do, they know you're available, and they know that you're happy to volunteer to be in their videos and movies. You could even put a thing in the description of your videos that says, I'd be happy to do free running and parkour in your video if you get over 10,000 views a day or 5,000 views a day, or some limits so you aren't just getting somebody with no views being in their videos, because that's kind of a waste of time. You're doing this to get your name out there. And speaking of getting your name out there, when you are in other people's videos and movies, you gotta make sure that you get credit. You gotta make sure that the agreement is, your name's gonna be in there, free running, martial arts, whatever it is, your name is in there and your YouTube channel. And in addition to just being geographically where other people are, you can start just connecting with people and saying, hey, I do this, through the internet, I do this, I see that you're looking for people like this, I would love to be in one of your videos. And also contact other people who are doing the same thing as you. Probably get tips from them. I mean, people are friendly and they're like, hey, there's a job that I couldn't do, but hey, you might be perfect for it and I just don't have the time, so here you go, here's a job. Or you might be able to get a mentor, somebody who's been through exactly what you're going through and knows, some of the pitfalls and some of the things that you don't want to do, or, try this because it's really going to be more effective. And it's just cool to have other people with the same interests as you. So you probably want to look for forums where, people who do whatever it is that you pick you're going to do, talk and, throw job offers around and say, this was easy, this was hard, I liked working with this guy, I didn't like working with this guy. Here's a move that I learned, here's an easier way to do that so you don't get hurt, etc. And another thing is, you aren't going to start off at the top. You aren't going to start off getting in a feature film with, your favorite movie star, whoever it is. You're going to have stepping stones. You've already taken the first step, which is making your own videos about your parkour skills. Second step is probably being in other YouTubers' videos. The third step might be being in an independent movie that's actually a feature-length film and doing your parkour in that. Another step might be being in a commercial where you're doing this. And eventually you're going to make your way up to being in feature films. And when you're making your own videos, you may want to try and think of a viral video, something that's like a publicity stunt. Like there's one guy who does parkour off of cars in traffic. They're stopped at a red light and he'll like jump and flip over the car, do something awesome like that. He actually slid underneath one car when it started moving, and that was scary as hell. So don't do that, because you could get killed, and not cool. But think of something that makes your video stand out from the rest of the parkour and free running videos that are on YouTube. Like I said, you could position yourself as an expert, or maybe you can shoot a parkour video in a classroom with your friends pretending to be other students and you're like jumping over them and being awesome. Or you can do it like a fast food restaurant or grocery store or something like that. You probably get kicked out, and I probably shouldn't be saying that you should do this, so don't do that, but that was an idea that I had. But if you get in trouble, you never saw me. I had nothing to do with that. I tried to talk you out of it. And to promote yourself more, because that's what you're trying to do, is get your name out there and get it so that people know that you exist and you do this thing and you're good at it. Make friends with bloggers, make friends with vloggers, make friends with regular reporters, you know, old school reporters. And before you're gonna do a big like publicity stunt or something, tell them like a week in advance, you know, I have this video planned, it's gonna go up on this date, so they can get their audiences interested and excited, looking forward to your video going up. And when the video does go up, you give them a link to the video and say, look, here's my awesome video that I've been telling you about. And then they're gonna tell the people they know and put on their blog and their newspaper, whatever. Anyway, it'll get out there. And the main thing is sticking with it. Keep making videos. Do them in different locations, maybe in slow motion, do different moves. And if you want to make it seem like you're popular and stuff, you have your friends around laughing and like, yeah, that was awesome when you do whatever the flip or move or thing happens to be that you do. But the point is to stick with it. You're going to have variety in your videos just to keep you interested and to keep your audience coming back, so you always have something new and interesting. In fact, you could ask your viewers, what should I jump over next, or what location would you like to see me in? And then you get your people, your fans who watch your videos, you get them involved, and then you're kind of doing what they recommend and they think you're the coolest. But yeah, I think that's all the ideas I have for this. I really hope it works out for you. Let me know, you know, how it goes and which of my ideas you're trying and stuff like that. For everybody else watching, if you're not subscribed, please do. And if you have a question about anything, leave it down in the thingy thing. And then if I like the question and I can answer it, maybe I'll make you a video next time. Please share this vid